KittySpeaks. This is Sondra, aka Kitty. I am here today with another edition. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, and I decided that today's edition is going to be I guess this will be a storytime video or a chit-chat video. I don't know what to call it. We haven't talked in a while, but I want to tell you about something that is going on. The reason why I don't know if it's a storytime video is because I think that those are typically things that have happened to people in the past, and they're like telling you about them. At least that's usually what I see, but I'm going to tell you about something that is happening to me right now that is like just really bizarro. And it's kind of driving me a little bit. It's making me like really nervous and upset, and so I want to share it with you. I want to tell you about my catfish story, and this is like a current catfish situation. So about, I guess it's been maybe about a month ago now. I'm used to getting like weirdo people, men contacting me on the internet and saying that, you know, I'm sure that this happens to all women. The one that is currently happening to me is a guy in Iran, and obviously I'm here in the United States. But about a month ago, I got a message on Google Hangouts from this guy in Iran. Now, I'm going to tell you that all of my profiles are public. And, you know, they're obviously public. When people tell me I need to make my page private or whatever, I'm like, I can't do that because I'm trying to be an internet, you know, personality. I have a YouTube page, and I am a makeup artist, and I want for people to be able to see my profile and not have to, like, you know, send me a request like I'm some famous person. You need to request in order to be friends with me. And I have to be quite honest, I accept every friend request on Facebook on my personal profile, and it's because I'm a gamer. So you have to have, you know, if you play Facebook games, and I'm like a for real serious gamer. Like, I have a Sony system. I used to have an Xbox system until me and Microsoft broke up or whatever. At one time I broke up with Sony too, but that's neither here nor there. But, you know, people, I'm not like Pacman, even though like Pacman was the game that got me involved with video games. I've been a gamer for 35 years plus. I've been a gamer ever since video games came out, ever since Atari, and I've never felt the need to stop being a gamer. So anyway, that being said, I accept every friend request on Facebook because I play Facebook games as well. You know, in addition to GTA and Call of Duty and all those games, I play Facebook games too, because I play video games however I can get them. I play them on my Sony system, I play them on my phone, I play them on my tablet, I play them on the computer. I play video games however I can get them. So when somebody sends me a request on Facebook and I don't know them, I assume that it's from some board that they saw me on forum saying, you know, add me, so that I can have more friends in my game. I put add me requests like everywhere. So this person sent me a friend request, and I immediately accepted it like I always do. And his name, he sent me his name, and it like the language, the letters were not the English European alphabet. Okay, so I could not read his name. I probably wouldn't have been able to pronounce it, spell it, and I definitely couldn't read it because the language were like Arabic looking. I don't know what the language is in Iran, and, you know, I don't know what language it is that he speaks because I've never talked to this person. So I couldn't read it, and I just immediately accepted it, whatever, and kept it moving. Well, then I got messages in Google Hangouts like, hi, how are you? I'm like, hi, I'm fine. And then once he starts hitting me with the you're beautiful and stuff, I'm like, dude, look, I am in a long-term committed relationship. I am about to be married in September. I am not a single woman looking for love or whatever. And usually when people, I've been rude enough. I'm a very nice person. I really, really am. But sometimes it gets really annoying, and I'll make my Facebook background header thing like, I am not available. Usually my profile picture on stuff that's not like my IG, my Twitter, stuff like that, but stuff that's my personal stuff, my profile picture is a picture of me and Oscar. It always is. I feel like that should give people, you know, don't contact this person. She's obviously in a relationship. If she wasn't, she would not have her profile picture be her and a man. This man contacted me anyway, so when he starts saying with the you're so beautiful and all this, I'm like, dude, I am not available, you know, no disrespect, but please don't send me messages like this. So he keeps doing it. So I just blocked him. Usually I'll try to show you how like naive I am, but I just try to be polite to everyone. I trust people until they give me a reason not to trust them, and then I'm like, you know, if I cut you off, like, you just, it's bad. If I cut a person off, they're like cut off, just period. But because this happens to me, my children and people who love me are like, dude, just block people. Don't try to engage them in conversation. But usually I'll try to be like, you know, please don't do it or whatever. But once I'm saying, you know, don't do it, so he started sending me what I figured out later were like Photoshop pictures of myself. But at first I was afraid because they were like billboards with my face on them, and they looked like they were, you know, billboards erected in towns that I've never been in. And so I'm like showing Oscar, and I'm like, you know, I was joking about like, we going to Iran, I'm moving to Iran, like this my new man, like, you know, we were playing around. And you know, like we literally thought that he had erected billboards of me, and then like my kids were like, Mom, that's just Photoshop or whatever. But he started sending me Photoshop pictures of myself. He started sending me pictures of myself that I didn't even remember taking, pictures of myself that had been taken like years ago. Like, where did you even get this picture from? So I'm like asking him, where did you even get these pictures? And he's like sending me more pictures of myself. So I ended up blocking him. This all took like within the space of a couple days. So I ended up like telling him, I'm about to block you because you're being disrespectful and whatever. So I ended up blocking him on Google Hangouts. So he sent me a friend request in WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp, the only use that I have for it is to connect with friends, international friends, and I have somebody who is really special to me that I connect with on WhatsApp that I don't conversate with her nearly as much as I would like to, because sometimes I just can't type, you know. So chatting with a person where I have to use my thumbs gets really painful and difficult for me, and sometimes I just can't use electronic devices, period, for the space of, you know, like a long time, like 2 weeks. And 2 weeks in social media world is like forever. People will forget you, they will unfriend you, unfollow you, and move on. Just trust me when I tell you. So, you know, I have somebody that application is important to me because I connect with somebody in Italy. So he sent me a friend request in WhatsApp saying that, hi, my name is Karen. Okay, so I'm thinking, just me being gullible and trusting, that it's a woman named Karen. So I'm like, hi Karen, you know, and she's like, I love to be friends. I'm like, cool, I like to meet new people too. Just like, I'm super gullible. Anyway, so then Karen started sending me pictures of myself. And I'm just like, okay. So she was like only, she wasn't like contacting me every day like the dude had been doing, But like, say a week goes by and she contacts me again, hi, how are you? And her profile picture, which when she made the profile, her profile was just like some random thing, a bird or a tree or something. It wasn't a person. But then he made the mistake of letting his profile picture be the same picture that he had sent me of himself in Google Hangouts, when he was like, hi, my name is whatever. Like, because when I was telling him that he was being inappropriate, he's like, because he had started telling me that he loved me. I forgot that part. He started telling me that he loves me or whatever. And that's when I ended up like having to block him. But he had sent me a picture of himself. This is me, your brother from Iran. Because when I said I'm not available, then he's like, oh, I just want to be your brother. Whatever. So I saw that the profile picture was dude. So I was like, okay, you are like so busted. So I was like, the message, I wish that I would pull it up right now, but he's been sending me so many messages that it would probably take me forever to pull up. But anyway, it's not important what exactly I said, but what I said was, I know your name is not Karen, I know exactly who you are. And he's like, what? No, I just like the name Karen because I like European names or whatever. And I'm like, you're not even a woman, dude. Like, I saw your profile picture. I know exactly who you are. And he was like trying to play it off like it wasn't him. But I'm like, dude, I know it's you. So he's trying to explain to me why the name Karen means so much to him and why he likes the name Karen. And I'm like, that's not even what's important here. What's important here is that you're the same man that was telling me that he loved me on Google Hangouts, and I blocked you and told you to not contact me because you are inappropriate and disrespectful. So in the meantime, he's been sending me, what I ended up doing was like muting him because I couldn't figure out how to block or delete the person. I've like tried that before in Google Hangouts. Like when my daughter changed her phone number and another person got her phone number, it wouldn't let me, it doesn't let you edit stuff. So, or at least I can't figure out how to do it. So I couldn't even figure out how to change her phone number. So I accidentally messaged a person that was like not my child. Like, because people, they kind of pass those phone numbers out within like a month or so. Anyway, because she had two phone numbers for, now it's going to seem like I didn't have my daughter's phone number or whatever, but she had two phone numbers for a while, and when she changed it back, I forgot that in WhatsApp I couldn't edit or whatever. So anyway, I couldn't figure out how to like block him or delete him, so I muted him so that I wouldn't get notifications when they were coming in from him. But some kind of way I started getting notifications again. It wouldn't make a sound, but it would come up in my feed at the top, like my phone. It shows you a feed of what's happened since the last time you looked at your phone. And so I would go in, and there's like still sending me pictures of myself and everything. Then he starts telling me how much he loves me and how beautiful my skin is, and how in Iran they love the color black, and so my skin just makes me so beautiful, and how he just loves me very much. And I'm just like, this is like really, really creepy. So about a week or so now, I guess, my phone starts ringing, and it's this man calling me from Iran in the middle of the night. My phone is ringing at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time it was in Iran, but it was 2:30 in the morning. So I messaged back, it is 2:30 in the morning and I'm sleeping. How about he tried it again like three or 4 days later? My phone is again ringing in the middle of the night. So I sent a long message. Because of my condition and some of the medications that I take, I have to take a sleeping pill every night. Otherwise the pain keeps me awake. So I'm like groggy and halfway drugged in the middle of the night trying to type this long message like, it's 2:30 in the morning and you're messaging me, you're calling me, waking me up. I've already told you not to like try to contact me, and like I'm telling you, my message had to be like this long in my phone. Like, that is so rude. So he's like, I didn't know, I love you, and like whatever. Anyway, yesterday, now I think this was yesterday, during the daytime, I guess he figured out, because he had done it twice, like calling me when it's 2:30 in the morning my time. So he's calling me in the afternoon. So I'm guessing he's up in the middle of the night now just to call me. So I tried to answer because I wanted to like be like really rude and abrasive. So I tried to answer. I answered the phone. I'm like, hello. He hangs up. And I can hear background noise. So I know that we have a good connection. I know that he can hear me. So instead of saying anything, he hangs up. So I sent a message immediately like, you just hung up in my face. He's like, I'm sorry. I love you so much. My English is not very good. So then he calls me back. This is like in the middle of the afternoon. It takes me a long time to get started in the daytime because when I first wake up, I'm usually in a lot of discomfort and my joints are really stiff and sore, so I don't really get up and moving until like early afternoon. So I'm like trying to brush my teeth and wash my face, and this man is calling me. So he calls back again. I answer again. He hangs up. Then the third time he did it, I said, you need to stop calling me, like you're calling me and hanging up in my face. You know, you need to stop calling me or I'm going to block you. You choose. He sends me like 8 question marks, like he doesn't understand what I'm saying. I'm like, you need to either stop calling me or I'm going to block you. How about he called me yesterday every hour and a half, and I'm knowing that he's up in the middle of the night in Iran just to do this. So I'm like contacting my friend in Italy, and like by the time Oscar got home from work, I was like nervous and upset, like, oh my god, this dude is like literally stalking me. And he's like, calm down, relax. So I'm trying to contact my girlfriend in Italy to let her know that I am going to, because Oscar's like, just delete the application. No, because I told him about it while he was at work. Like, this man is stalking me. He called me to check in on me, and I'm telling him this man is stalking me. He's like, delete the application. I didn't want to delete it because I wanted to, like, at least let my friend know that I'm going to be deleting this application. So, by the time he gets home from work, the dude has been like calling me every hour and a half, and I go to tell him what's been happening, and I'm like, oh god, I'm about to tell on myself, because he told me to delete the application, but I didn't. So I'm like, I don't want to tell on myself, but I need to tell him that this is happening. He's like, just calm down, just delete it. Well, because I'm like telling him I won't be able to contact my friend. He's like, well, add international calling to our home phone. Don't worry about it, just delete it. So I'm trying to wait until I know that she has the message. But the thing is, she's in Italy, so it's the middle of the night for her there, so I know she's not going to see the message until today. So I'm like trying to wait until she sees it before I just delete the application. Anyway, today I ended up, like, she sent me a message like, oh my god, don't worry about it, I understand, like, we can chat, we can DM in IG until, because Oscar was like, if you delete it for about a week, you can reinstall it. I guarantee you by the time you do that, he won't, you know, be trying to mess with you. And I'm like, dude, like, this man followed me from one application to another application. Like, I don't think it's going to be over that easy. But anyway, now it's today, and I ended up deleting the application and, you know, talking to my girlfriend and letting her know what was going on. And so I've deleted it, so I don't know, like, he must be in Iran. Like, he stayed up calling me every hour and a half, probably until he just couldn't stay up anymore and fell asleep. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it's probably daytime there now, but he's probably gonna try to reach out to me and, yeah, not even be able to reach me because I had to just delete the application to get away from this stalker catfish. So, yeah, that is my story time video. It's the time I was stalked by a stalker catfish, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't joined the KittySpeaks family, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you as part of the family. And that is all that I have for you today. So until next time, you know the drill. Love, peace, and hair grease. Ciao.